Real-life Bitcoin investment strategies. In an earlier video, we provided you with a lowdown on Bitcoin investing. In this video, we will look at some of the real-life Bitcoin investment strategies that are working well for some savvy investors. Many people are jumping on the Bitcoin investment bandwagon nowadays because of the price rises, but most of these people fail because they are ill-prepared. They do not have the advantage of going through this training like this to help them like you do. Throughout this training, we have made no secret of the fact that Bitcoin is a volatile digital currency and it goes up and down in value on a regular basis. That is why we recommend that you adopt a long-term approach to your Bitcoin investing so that if the price does drop, you give it time to recover. So here, we will take a more in-depth look at some of the real-life methods that successful Bitcoin investors use to make a profit. The dollar cost averaging method. We mentioned this briefly in video 2. This really is the best Bitcoin investment method for beginners because it removes the need to enter the Bitcoin market when the timing is right. A lot of novice Bitcoin investors spend a lot of time and really stress out waiting for the price of Bitcoin to fall to the right level. When you use the dollar cost averaging method for your Bitcoin investing, you will spread your risk over a time period. All you need to do is make purchases at regular intervals and then hold them in your secure wallet. Here's an example of how this works. Let's say that each week you can spare $100 to invest in Bitcoin. So you will make a purchase every week for $100, and some weeks you will receive more Bitcoins for your money and others you will get less. There is no need for you to study Bitcoin price charts for hours. All you need to do is have the discipline to make those $100 purchases every week. You don't have to wait around for the right price drops just to make your purchase anyway. When you use the dollar averaging method, you will find that your profits average out when you decide to sell. You might not achieve huge profits using this method, but if you sell when the Bitcoin price is high, then you will still make a good return. Investing a lump sum into Bitcoins. This method is definitely not one for the faint of heart, but we want to cover all our bases here. When you invest a lump sum in Bitcoins, you will purchase them at a specific price point. There is an element of risk when you do this. Let's assume that you have $50,000 to invest. Naturally, you want to get as many Bitcoins as possible for your investment. In order to have the best chance of doing this, you have no choice but to wait until the Bitcoin price goes down. There is no other alternative here. You must wait and time your entry into the Bitcoin market as well as you can. The problem is that in practice, the price of Bitcoin fluctuates very often, so predicting the next price dip is really tough to do. If you have a lump sum to invest right now, we wouldn't advise that you start with this. It takes experience to make a good judgment of the right price dip. Even the experts get this wrong sometimes. When you are new to Bitcoin investing and want to invest a lump sum, you may see a price dip and then think to yourself, if I just hang on for a while, it may go down even more. Or, what if the price never reaches my low point? The same scenario applies to selling your lump sum investment. How do you know the best price to sell your Bitcoins for? It may be very difficult to sell at the prices that you need to make the profit you planned for. If you sell too soon and the price goes up even more, then you will criticize yourself heavily. Think what you could have done with all of that extra profit. Obviously, a lump sum investment will provide you with much higher profit than the dollar cost averaging method if you get the timing just right. Bitcoin Investing Hedge Fund. You may not be aware of this, but there are actually cryptocurrency hedge funds available that include Bitcoin. This could be a good alternative for you if you do not want to learn about Bitcoin investing that you will need to do if you want to use other investment strategies. The biggest drawback with any hedge fund is the expensive performance and management fees. Cryptocurrency hedge funds will insist that you pay the management fee up front. Usually, these fees are in the region of 2% of your investment, so if you want to invest $100,000, then you are going to have to pay around $2,000 as a management fee, which leaves you with $98,000 for investing in cryptocurrencies. You will be appointed a hedge fund manager, and they work on a profits percentage basis. This can be as high as 20%. So if you were able to secure a $40,000 profit from your investment, then you will have to pay $8,000 to your hedge fund manager. These figures may startle you, and cryptocurrency hedge funds are not going to be everyone's idea of a good thing. But when you think about it, you will have totally hands-off investing here, which can make big profits for you.